I am all over the place today. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. We are live and back. Oh, it's been a crazy day. What a Tuesday. Welcome in, everybody, to another daily Disney discussion. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm kind of all over the place today, but I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome back in. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday so far. I know we are. And say hi to everybody in the chat in just a second here because we got a lot of people in here. Welcome everybody in. I want to do a little bit of mousekeeping real fast as usual, and then we'll talk about Dumbo. Dumbo. Poor Dumbo. But Dean over at The Live Place, of course, theliveplace.com. Family-friendly streams throughout the week. Be sure to check out Dean. If you're looking for a stream, certain day of the week, you're not sure of a day or time, and you're looking to watch somebody, go on there because that is the place to find him. He's the TV guide of live streamers for sure. Also, two partner channels, Disney Dan and Steve's World. Steve went live last night with just another Monday night, another great show for him. And of course, Dan goes live on Saturdays with Disney Fiasco. And Dan also does Food Fridays and a few other videos as well. Be sure to check those guys out. Other than that, a few things later on tonight, right after us, Sippity Doodad goes live at 6:30. 7:30 is Jim More Sunshine, please. And then everybody, please come back at 8 o'clock. Melissa will be in the hot seat tonight. I'll be nowhere to be found. She'll be hosting a ladies' night. She's going to have some special guests in here with her, and they're going to be talking Disney snacks and lots of other things too. It's going to be a fun-filled show. I hope you can come back for that to show Melissa her support. Show support for Melissa for her first real live, second, I guess, real live stream by herself. She's going to be great, and thank you to the ladies who will be here later. But with that, I hope you guys can come out for that. That's going to be at 8 p.m. And then at 9 o'clock is the Viapree Project as well. Be sure to check them out. So let's say hi to everybody in the chat. Let's see, we've got Brian Eisenhart, one of our members, is here. Brian, good to see you, buddy. Brian, unfortunately, I haven't been able to get over to the P.O. Box just yet. I'll be sure. I might go right after the show to try to see if there's anything in there. So I'll let you know, buddy. Eric Newman's in the house. James Garcia is here. James Ryan, another one of our members, is here. James, good to see you, buddy. Big Disney fan is here. Good to see you, big Disney fan. Bill Steffen's in the house. Let's see who else we got here. There's a Philly crew. Another one of our members is here. Ron and Meredith, good to see you guys. They're going live tomorrow, Thursday. They go live Thursdays at 9 o'clock. Be sure to check them out. Captain Akron 27's in the house. Russ Stapleton, another one of our members, is here. Russ, good to see you, buddy. Saria Myers, one of our Grim Grinning Gang members, is here. Saria, great to see you, dear. Hope you're doing well. And I think we are up to date. Nope, G. Wilson's in the house. G. Wilson, good to see you. Tina McNeil. Tina, haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. And good to see you. Another one of our members is Tina. Alyssa Stenberg is here. Alyssa, good to see you. It's Joey's World is in the house. Joey's World, good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here as well. Hope everybody's doing great. Melissa Gover's here. She's new to the channel. Good to see you, Melissa. Gonzo's in the house. The Adventures of Gonzo. Gonzo, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Gonzo is here. Great to see you, Gonzo. Hope you're doing well, buddy. He's saying hi to everybody. And there you go. So let's talk a little bit about Dumbo. Okay, so there are several of these flying around type rides at Disney. You have Dumbo, you have the magic carpets, you have Triceratops spin, you have Astral Orbiter, which I think a lot of people tend to forget about. Of those, which are basically the same ride, just different themed, I think Dumbo is still probably my favorite, with the Magic Carpets coming in really close second. But I actually like Dumbo. I think this is a classic ride. It's another one of those. Tina says, Walt, I'm watching, always watching. That's what she puts in our videos all the time. I appreciate it, Tina. But the thing about the Dumbo ride is I love the theming of it. I think it's great. Dumbo is such a great character. I love the movie. I didn't like the remake, but I love the original. This ride is a lot of fun. It's such a great ride. It's a must do for first Disney people. If you're a first time Disney person, the castle, the railroad, different things like that, eating on Main Street, walking down Main Street, taking the pictures, Dumbo's in there too. Dumbo is one of those must do first timers. Kids or not, it doesn't matter to me. You have to ride Dumbo. You have to. It's such a classic. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it opened in 1955 out of Disneyland, but I don't think it opened. Actually, it did. It was an opening day attraction at Walt Disney World in 1971, October 1st, 1971. And of course, it closed down for a while when they did the refurb of New Fantasyland. And remember, at one time, they only had the one. They only had the one ride, but now they have two, which is great. But and it really helps with the wait times because for a while there, Dumbo being as popular as it is, and I know that's kind of hard to imagine, it really is popular. Gonzo says, Walt, are you going the 20th to Disney Springs? Gonzo, I think I am. Yes. Now I'm not going till the afternoon though. I'm only taking the afternoon off, not the whole day. So I should be there as long as I can get in. I know there's going to be restrictions on that. And there's a lot of news on that, actually, about some of the new places that are opening up. That not new, but some of the other places that are opening up. They've announced a few more now. There's several now that are open on the 20th. So it's definitely going to be worth probably taking a peek at what's going on down there. G. Wilson says, not the most exciting ride, but it was the first one I remember riding on my first Walt Disney World trip at age 7. Yeah, I'm sorry, I think it's a nostalgic ride, and it's fun in its own way. And I'm going to get into a couple things in a minute. Disney Nerd Herders, Charlie and Stacy, good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. Brian says it's a must-do every time. Brian, I can't say that for me. I can't say it's a must-do every time, but we have done it, and I will do it. I will. I definitely will. It's not an overlooked ride. Dumbo is the original of the spinning rides at Disney. I think it is too, for sure, Russ. I think it is too. James says, it's exactly how I feel. G. Wilson and my daughters as well. Nostalgia is fun. Nostalgia is fantastic. I agree 100%. James says, I liked it when I was a kid. I'll want to ride it again. Sure. Why not? Agree. Yeah, the live action Dumbo was very dark. I didn't like it. No, I wasn't a big fan of it either. Charlie says, we try to do this ride at least once every 20 years. I don't know. I don't mind it. I really don't. I actually, again, it's my favorite of all the spinning rides, for sure. We do it maybe once a trip. Yeah, us too. That's probably Ron and Meredith about the right amount of times for us too. I'd say that's about the amount of times we do it. I'm an odd individual. I never was a big Dumbo fan, but at 3, I was tall enough to ride on adrenaline rides like Space Mountain by myself. Huh, interesting. So, Saria, do you not like the Dumbo ride? I'm interested. I actually like it. I really do. I think it's fun. I don't mind it. Melissa actually gets scared on the Dumbo ride, guys. When we go up really high, you know how you can go up, and then when you get up there, it kind of jumps around. Or when you go down really fast, it kind of like drops just a little bit. You get that little bit of a pit in your stomach. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like to ride those and go up high. I don't know. I think it's funny. Personally, I think it's funny. But it's fun. I definitely think it's fun. And the fact that now they have this whole queue line, the queue that they have. Remember, you can wait in the standby, or you can go in and get one of those kind of like almost like a beeper, where they get it, they get it to you, you hold it, and then when it's your turn to go ride, it'll kind of flash and kind of vibrate. Or in that way, if you have little ones, instead of them having to wait in line, they can go in the big play area in there now. That was kind of the first of what I consider to be almost like a virtual queue that Disney came out with. Of course, it's been around for a while now. I like this idea, especially for the real little ones. It's hard sometimes to get them to stand in line. Now, there are different things you have nowadays with the phones where they can play on apps and different things like that. So maybe this is a little bit dated now, that play area, but it seems to do well. I still think that there's people that like to go in there with their kids and play. Now, with everything going on nowadays with COVID-19, I don't necessarily know that this area will be open, at least not for a while. But before this, it was a pretty big hit. Let me know what you guys think. If any of you out there have little ones or had little ones, did you use this area? Did you utilize the area? Or did you just wait in the line? Big Disney fan says, I'm going to have a few polls on the 24th pertaining to my trip in 3 years to Walt Disney World on my show. Nice. Okay. Very nice. To check that out. Amy AJC Magic TV, welcome in. Good to see you, Amy. Hope you're doing well. But I do. I like this ride. It's definitely, every time somebody new is going to Disney World, or we're going to Disney World with somebody new, I always say to them, look, we got to ride Dumbo. You got to ride Dumbo. You got to. You have to ride Dumbo. Brian says, can you imagine the mess after getting on Dumbo with a belly full of food? I don't know. It doesn't really do that for us. It doesn't go that fast. Like, for instance, Astro Orbiter, that thing moves. It's good for tiny kids that need to run around. Yes, Melissa, you're right. That area there, that play area is fantastic for them. I like the idea. I think it works. It really does work. It was too short and too slow. I love both movies, though. So if it was more involved with like a pink elephants on parade kick to it, I would have liked it better as a kid. That makes sense. I understand that. It makes sense. It was great when the kids were small. It was nice to wait in AC as well. Yeah, exactly. It's nice. I like the new area. I think it's awesome. I like the way they do it. It's utilized well, for sure. Russ says, my mom always wants to ride this with me because Dumbo was the first movie I saw, and she used to sing the lullaby to me when I was little. Very sentimental. Nothing wrong with that. That's fantastic, buddy. That's great. That is a nice memory, Russ. Thanks for. I agree, James. That is a really good memory, for sure. And those are the types of things. See, this is why I don't want some of these rides to go away. They're memories for people. You know, different rides have different memories for people. It brings back things about their childhood or something maybe they shared with a family member. That's why I don't like the idea of things going away. Our KC Jr. is better than yours. Yes, it is. Harris is just a water. It's just a water play area. Yours is a ride. I agree 100%. But everybody, thank you again for being here. No, we're not leaving, but I just want to say thank you. Please hit that thumbs up. We got 24 watching, 21 likes. If you give us a thumbs up, we'd appreciate it. Don't forget to do that. It definitely helps the stream. Wait times for us. What we'll do for wait times on this ride. I want to hear from you guys. I'm not waiting more than 15 minutes for this, though. I'm just not. I'm never going to waste a fast pass on it. I'm not going to waste a fast pass on this ride, and I'm not waiting more than 15, maybe 20 minutes. But I want to know what you guys do. What's your time limit? What are you doing for Dumbo? I want to add Dumbo both versions to my Disney video collectibles. That's a good idea. Yeah, for sure. Amy says, I enjoy riding Dumbo. I try and ride once a trip. If not, then the carpets. Yeah, I agree. I like both. I like the carpets. I like Dumbo. We try to ride it for sure. I do like it a lot. I think it's underrated. It's not a great ride. It's not going to get a 9. It's not going to get a 10. I'll just be honest with you up front. It's not going to be up there for me, but it is fun. It's definitely another one of those rides that is going absolutely nowhere for a while. This ride is hanging around. With the whole new Storybook Circus, I'm not a big fan of Storybook Circus. I hate to say it. Barnstormer is fine. Dumbo is fine. Big Top Souvenirs, I like it. But I enjoyed Toontown so much more. I really miss it. Ron and Meredith say 15 is our top limit too. I agree. It's just, you can't go much longer than that. Amy says, for me, 15 to 20 minutes, use a fast pass after my original 3. Really? Okay, now that's interesting, Amy, because even for me, unless there's nothing else available, I'm probably not even using it after my original 3. Orlando Mike, another one of our members, is here. Orlando Mike, buddy, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Everybody say hi to Mike. Russ says, I don't ride it unless mom is there or unless I'm there with kids. Yeah, well, that makes sense. I get that. I got WDW app so I can check the wait times on my Galaxy. Yeah, that's right. Yes, you can. You certainly can. James says no fast pass. 15 is tops, although if you are with someone who has a historical sentimental attachment, I'll wait longer. James, agreed. Absolutely. It is just a class bit, as Melissa says. I don't know what a class bit is, but I'm just kidding. Our village house, Red Rose Tavern, now has an outdoor seating area across the walkway from the restaurant next to Dumbo. That's neat. Cool. Let's see here. Tina says, I've never ridden it. I rode carpets. To me, all those rides are the same. They are the same. They are the same. They're just themed differently. I still say you should ride it, though. Charlie, they say 5 minutes, and that's with a 4-minute break. I ain't waiting for Dumbo unless I am getting a prize or chocolate after the ride. Fair enough. It just seems like wasted space in circus area. Yeah, it could be. They must think it's really, really popular, though. I mean, they have two queues for this thing. Are you kidding me? That says a lot, to be honest with you, as the cars go riding by. Mike says, I don't usually ride Dumbo, but I do love the magic carpets of Aladdin. I agree. I like the magic carpets of Aladdin. Part of it is because I'm a big Aladdin fan. So there's a little bit of a nostalgia there for me. Amy says, usually a fast pass when nothing else is available is what I meant. Yes, you're right. Okay, yeah, we're on the same page. I agree 100%. But this ride is, it's a must-do. I'm sorry. If you're a first-timer to Disney, you have to do this ride. Russ says, I won't wait in the line. They won't let me play in the play area. No, they won't. James says no fast pass for him, and I agree. It's not going to be a fast pass for me. It's just not. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. I can't. It's not going to be wasted on that. But Dumbo, I can't remember, and if anybody else remembers, before they did the change around, I don't remember exactly where Dumbo was located in Fantasyland. Wasn't it like right smack dab in the middle of Fantasyland, like closer to where Pinocchio's village house was? If I'm not mistaken, that's where I remember it being. But I could be wrong. If someone could, in the chat, let me know. No, Charlie, don't hold back. It was popular back in the day. Yes, it was. Yep, for sure. Kay Atwood's in the house. What's up, Kay? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Mike says, but I do love meeting the characters at Pete's Silly Sideshow. Agreed, 100%. Great Goofini, Donald's in there, Minnie's in there. I love it too, Mike. I think that's a great area for meeting characters for sure. Jennifer can use a special assistant pass, so we don't need fast passes anymore. Very nice. James says, fast pass or for Splash Mountains, Big Thunder, and Haunted Mansion or Pirates. Yep, good fast passes there. Right, okay, so that's where it was. I'm trying to think if it was behind the castle. But, okay, so somebody else, and Amy, or you can clarify. I don't remember the carousel being moved. So you had, behind the castle, you had the carousel. Right next to that, is that where Dumbo used to be? And then they picked it up and moved it into the back? If I'm not mistaken, I guess that's where it was. I can't remember it. Russ says, I'm thinking it was where Be Our Guest is now. We'll have to look at old photos to be sure. I can't remember. It's been there now for so long. My memory of what it used to look like is just, it's not the same. I can't remember where it used to be in there. But it's always extremely popular. Charlie says, it's not just the same ride since Dumbo stopped. It's just not the same since Dumbo stopped doing backflips. Yeah, that kind of took away from it for me too. When he stopped doing the loops, it really made it harder. But maybe they'll bring that back one day. Big Noah's in the house. What's up, Noah? Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. 26 watching and 26 likes. That's awesome, guys. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. So, again, and we still got 10 minutes here. I know this ride is so hard to talk about. There's really not much to it. But we'll talk about kind of Storybook Circus as a whole because we've already done Barnstormer and now we've done Dumbo. And really, that's it over there. I mean, you can catch the train. It was right behind the carousel. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was or not, Charlie. Our Dumbo is north of King Arthur's Carousel. Nice. Howdy, howdy. There she is, Cynthia. Another one of our members, actually our first member. I always say that. Cynthia, welcome in, dear Candymon15. Hope you're doing well. And Sherry's in the house. Sherry Austin Sunsets Travel. Sherry, hope you're doing well. Good to see you as well. Thank you for being here, and everybody. And thank you for the likes. 27 likes already. I appreciate it. The Philly Crew says, not as far as be our guest. It was in the sun. That's all I remember. Very hot to wait then. Okay, so that's what I thought. See, I thought if you're heading that, because remember, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea was over that way too. So, and that's kind of where Mine Train was. So it had to be right in that area somewhere. It's just been so long now, I don't even remember it. But I do remember it being very, very popular back then. But part of it is because, again, there was only one. Now you have two of them. So it's easier to kind of keep the wait time down. Same thing that happened when they did it to Soarin'. Same thing that happened when they added, we were talking about the other day, when they added to the other ride too. It helps to keep the wait times down for sure. But what I'm interested to see is with everything going on, how slow everything's going to be. Because let's say, for instance, they open up Dumbo. If they have to wipe everything down after every ride, that's going to take some time. So there's definitely going to have to be some patience. Amy says, I really don't go back there since train is not running unless I ride Little Mermaid or Trick or Treating. I agree. Amy, it's true. It's less of a reason to go back there because, to be honest with you, I agree with you. It's one of the places to catch the train, which I love. I love the train. Avery, the Cuban American's in the house. Avery, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Everybody say hi to Avery. I've seen the ride, but I'd rather ride the Speedway. Sorry. No, don't be sorry. Really, that's a surprise. I'm not a big fan of the Speedway, for sure. But I think everybody knows that. I'm just not a fan of it. Near the Little Mermaid Splash Play area. Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha now. But Storybook Circus as a whole, I love Big Top Souvenirs. Melissa's favorite too. She loves going in that store. We love it. Because not only do you have merchandise in there, but you also have the area in the center where they have like the little snacks. Awesome. It also used to be, I think it might even still be where you have to exit from Dumbo. Or no, it's where you exit when you meet the characters. And the characters in there are fantastic. I think they're awesome too. But I like Dumbo. I like it a lot. I like what they've done with it. The play area is fantastic. We've been in there one time. And we didn't do it to play. We just wanted to see what it was like. We went in there one time to see it. We got the little beeper thing. We sat in there for a few minutes, looked around, waited for our time to go off because we wanted to see what it was going to be like. And it's chaotic for having all the little ones in there. But it was fun for sure. But again, it's definitely for the little ones and newbies. I'm going to say it. I say it all the time. If you're new, you got to go. You just got to go. But let's see. Only buses here. But city buses here are only disinfect in the evening after the buses are done for the day. Well, that's too bad because by then it's too late. Walt's favorite coughing fit ride in Tomorrowland is Speedway. Oh, I can't do the Speedway, guys. I'm sorry. Coming up on this. Stick around, guys. A few more minutes. All right, so it's rating time. Let's get into ratings. We're about 5 minutes out before 6:30. So here we go. This ride. Again, must do? Absolutely not. Fast pass? Absolutely not. Wait time? No more than 15 minutes. But that being said, yeah, it's going to get a 6 out of 10. I can't give it higher than a 6 out of 10. I just can't. It's fun for what it is. There's no thrill to it. It's all nostalgia. It's all just being new. I have to give it a 6 out of 10 for me. It's certainly not something we're going to go out of our way for. It's certainly not something... we have some fun memories on the ride, like the first time the kids ever rode it. We'll always have those, but it's certainly not something we're clamoring to do for sure. But I want to know what you guys rate it. What do you rate Dumbo? 1 to 10, 10 obviously being the highest. Avery says, fun fact, Tokyo has an exact replica of Dumbo as it looked and functioned in 1971. Interesting. How about that? Didn't know that, buddy. That's a good one. Brian says he'll give it an 8. Amy's giving it a 7. Noah's giving it an 8. James Garcia's giving it an 8. James is giving it a 7. Russ says, after going round and round and round, I give it a 7, but only for nostalgia. That's nothing wrong with that. That's great. No, nostalgia goes a long, long way. Trust me. Melissa, what do you rate it? Charlie says 2. Okay, just kidding. Stacy gives it a 3. I give it a 4. Saria says 6. It may not be my favorite, but still good. I agree. Alyssa Stenberg gives it an 8 out of 10 as well. I say 10 plus plus plus. Good for you. There's nothing wrong with that. It's great that there's so many different arrays. I mean, we've had all kinds of different numbers. That's great. 5 for its classic appeal and Dumbo's cute. I agree with that too. That's a good point. Avery the Cuban American gives it a 6. And Joey Well says 5, but if they added misters to it, I would give it a 7. That would be great. That would be great on a hot day. Yeah, that would be. I don't know that they're going to do that, but yes, it would. I agree. Same as you, a 6. All right, so Melissa gives it a 6 as well. So there you go, Dumbo. One of the 4 circling rides, as I call them, in all of Walt Disney World. So Animal Kingdom has 1. Magic Kingdom has 3. Epcot doesn't have 1. And Hollywood Studios doesn't have 1. Interesting. But it makes sense. I mean, Magic Kingdom, that's where most of the little ones are going to be, because that's where most of the family rides and little rides are anyway. So it makes sense. Because you got Astro Over Carpets and Dumbo over in Magic Kingdom. I don't hate it, but won't ride it again till possibly I have grandkids, and then it will be a 10. Exactly. I agree. Bill Steffen says it's a 9. It's for the kids. Yep, it definitely is for the kids. Yep, it's for the kids and it's for the parents to have their memories of their kids for sure. Ross says maybe now they can add misters that shoot disinfectant. They might. I don't know. All right, guys, let's pick it. Here we go for tomorrow. I gotta open some of these up. Look, a lot of these are sticking together. That's not good. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. This one here. Let's see what we get. Oh, okay. All right. So, who was it? Was it Brian or Russ said yesterday we hadn't gone to Animal Kingdom yet? We're going to Animal Kingdom. The Kali River Rapids. So, tomorrow we're going to talk about the Kali River Rapids, the water ride over at Animal Kingdom. That'll be a good one to talk about. We've actually ridden this once, but I'll have a lot to say about it. So that'll be fun. That'll be awesome. So tomorrow we'll talk about the rapids, Kali River Rapids, over at Animal Kingdom. Oh, excuse me. That burp is sponsored by D&G. Again, a few things to wrap up before we head out. Jim, more sunshine, please. I think Jim purposely waits till the end of the show before he comes on. I'm just kidding, Jim. I'm just kidding, buddy. And speaking of Jim, tonight, part of the big lineup tonight, right after me, Zippity Doodad at 6:30. Check him out. Right after Zip at 7:30 is Jim, more sunshine, please, who always has a great show. Be sure to check him out. And then at 8 o'clock, again, Melissa's big debut, Ladies' Night. She'll be hosting some very special guests. For Ladies' Night, they're going to be talking Disney snacks and other stuff, I'm sure. It's going to be a hoot. It's going to be a lot of fun, for sure. So be sure to check them all out. Yeah, what a ride time, for sure. Sorry. I think I've ridden it once, too. Yeah, for sure. But be sure to check all of them out at 9 o'clock. Also, is the Buy Pre Project. If any of my mods can put any of those links in the chat, I would appreciate it. Tomorrow night, of course, Disney Nerd Herders with just another, or not just another, Disney Nerd Herders with Not Quite Ready for Prime Time is on at 7. You have D&G at 8, Disneynet at 9. Thursday, you have the DePhilly crew at 9 o'clock. Tons of people to check out. Saturday, we're going to have a really fun stream on Saturday. As myself, Steve, and a special guest will be recasting one of the best, if not the best trilogy in movie history this weekend. It's going to be awesome. And as we get a little bit closer, I'm going to tell you what it is. We're going to have a lot of fun with it as we recast the movie using Disney characters only. It's going to be great. We might need a 2-parter for this one. But guys, thank you all for being here. Dean over at the Live Place, Disney Dan, Steve's World, partner channels. Check them out. We've hit 2,000 subs. Thank you all so much for that. We got a few things coming for all of our members. We got a giveaway that we're trying to get together. Melissa and I, we're not announcing it just yet because we can't do our videos because we can't go around town and we can't go to the parks yet. So we're kind of stuck. So we're going in different directions. But thank you to everybody for being here. I really love you guys. This is always great. We have so much fun with it. Head on over to Zip. Tell them Mouse Talk sent you. And thank you again, everybody. God bless you. And please take care of yourselves and each other. We'll see you at 8 o'clock, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.